Well, good evening, everybody. What's up, gamers? It's Friday again. Oh, yeah. So, it's Friday. We're back today with the final squads. Hopefully, I can confirm all my squads tonight. I'm telling you, it's so difficult. Just get this music muted. Don't want to get some copyright strikes. So, yeah, as I was saying, I'm telling you, it's so difficult to get a squad together, I promise you. Tonight, I actually want to focus more on my authentic squad because I haven't actually selected a squad. I still need to. I don't know. I must still get it all together. So hopefully tonight I can.
Good evening.
Yo, Mr. B, what's up? So hopefully tonight I can confirm a squad. Authentic squad is my main one that I want to get. So let's see if we can make it happen. Ooh. Hmm. Huh. Challenge. I'm thinking some of the players possibly went for this English, not this English, this Italian pack actually, and the Belgium pack. Mm-mm. I must say one player that I actually would love to add is Luca. And for some strange reason, I have never received a Courtois card.
I got the Italian pack for S6.
Hmm. Then don't you want to send the link, the channel link, onto the WhatsApp group? It seems like my phone is acting up. My internet is acting crazy. I'm gonna restart my phone. But don't you want to share it on our WhatsApp group for me, so the players can just see that I'm live? For anyone that wants to ask any questions. So I need to finalize my squads tonight.
Will do.
Tar. Player of the week cards. You know what? I've been so unlucky with these player of the week cards. I mean, you get players that, yeah, you get those guys that just has an eye for Konami. They call them Konami Sons. He knows who I'm talking about. Um, like in this case now, I wanted. Okay, I don't want Locatelli, but I would love to add my Juventus players, to my squad. But I'm not even gonna waste my time because I just end up not getting any of these cards because for 4 weeks now. I've been spinning for these play of the week cards in hope that I'm going to get one of the Juventus players. Nothing. Nada. Nada. Cool. So I actually need to look at squads. Authentic squads. I need to look at authentic squads. Let's look at Bayern Bayern Munich. I want to check out Bayern Munich. I know there's one player that loves playing with Bayern Munich. Yeah, he's no longer part of our gaming group, but yeah, there's one player that loves to play with Bayern Munich. Let's check this squad.
Good evening, Reagan.
Yo, Chris, how's it, man? Thanks for joining, buddy. How's things been? How's the family? So I want to test out. Okay, not test out. I more wanna see what Bayern Munich is about. Yeah, I
All
need
good,
to.
buddy, you're said.
Nah, I'm all good. All good. Just busy with yeah, with the gaming and the football. Been so occupied, but I love it though. It's just that I've been so occupied and busy that I didn't actually have that much time to yeah, message in. But I'm all good, man. Family's good. It's nice to see you on the live though. So let's see what Bayern
AR.
Munich. Yo, how's it? Welcome. Bayern Munich. Let's see. Olise. Okay. Harry Kane. Hmm. Alfonso Davies. Okay, Goretzka. Leroy Sané. Looks like they've got some decent Musiala quality players. So they've got some. So Bayern Munich actually got some decent players though. Paulinho, Upamecano. Okay, so they've got a decent bench, but a striker. Uh, okay, so Bayern Munich is an option. So Bayern Munich is an option. I can't believe that I'm actually gonna attempt to even check this squad out. But yeah, let's see. Inter Milan. Who else is there? Inter Milan and Napoli. So, gents, if you have any uncertainty regarding building your squads for season 6, let me know what you're still unsure of. What you're unsure of, so we can, so I can assist you with that. Let's see. No, not Inter. No. Not Inter. Let's see what Napoli looks like. Can't believe I'm actually going to attempt Inter. But, like one player mentioned that it's only on the game, though. So, Bastoni. That's only on the game that, that I'm playing with them, because they've got a quality squad. And we all know I support Juventus, but they just suck on the game. Real life, they've been so poor, and that's why the stats hasn't been that awesome. Savalevsky. Inter looks okay. Inter doesn't look wow. Let's have a look at Napoli. Maybe Napoli. So I wouldn't say Inter is an option, though. I wouldn't say Inter is an option. In fact, Inter's not an option. I'm not gonna select them. It's just no way. Can't bring myself to select Inter. Let's look at Napoli. Raspadori. Merit. I see now here's players that I know. Gilmore, McTominay. McTominay has been having an awesome season. Lukaku. What a crazy player. So, David Neres actually plays for them. Okafor. Wasn't this player playing for AC, for Milan? Okay. Napoli looks decent, though. Strong defense. Midfield is good. Attacking powers is good. Billing plays for Napoli. Wow. Didn't this dude used to play for Bournemouth? Labotka. Esposito. Simeone. It's a replacement. Ngonge. Okay. Potential. So, only thing that that concerns me, they've only got two midfield replacements. So, but they've got a good squad. They've got a good squad, though, must say. Let's see what I just want to show you. So this is Juventus. This is my team. There's no way I'm gonna compete against any of these guys with my Juventus team. There's just no way. Look at this. No ways. There's no way that I can compete with this squad. There's just no way. Dushan, Timothy Weah. I don't know. You know what? My love for Juventus runs deep, runs deep. So I'm telling you now, I'm gonna end up just playing with this team. I promise you. But I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I might test them out as well. So Juventus is on the cards. Who else is there? Let's see.
Yes, he played for Milan.
Hmm. So I take it most of the players is obviously going to go with Barcelona and Real Madrid because they obviously have the strongest squads. But Atletico, let's have a look at their squad before we go to the English Premier League. Let's see, Ajax, French League, PSG. Let's look at Atletico Madrid. Maybe they've got a decent squad. So they've got a decent squad though, but let's see. Can they play 4-3-3? Okay. Good squad. Well-known players. De Paul. I love this player. Seriously, I do. Hey, Aspilicueta. Angel Correa. Love this player. Gallagher, Barrios. Oh well. Who's the replacement striker? So it means I can't start Griezmann. Okay, Atletico Madrid looks promising though. Okay, so we have Juventus and then we have Atletico Madrid. Those are the two teams that's on the cards. Okay. Atletico and Juventus. So before we head over to the English Premier League, let me have a look at PSG. Let's have a look at PSG. Wow. They've actually got a brilliant squad. They've actually got a good squad, but they play with wingers. Don't play with wingers, man. Let's see. Ibrahim Mbaye, Lee Kang. Nah. So PSG is off the market. So PSG is off because they do not have replacements. Okay, so PSG is off the market, off the list. So now let's head over to English Premier League. Not the Dutch league. Manchester United, big no. Liverpool. Let's look at City. Let's look at City, and then let's look at Arsenal. Chelsea actually has a good squad. Pedro Neto. Love this player. Palmer. The only issue with Chelsea is they don't have a centre forward. Mudrik. Unbelievable talent. But he made the biggest mistake of going to Chelsea instead of Arsenal. Tell you what, I'm going to play, maybe select Arsenal. Same problem with them. They don't have a striker. Cool. So I think it's only going to be between either Atletico Madrid or Juventus. So let's test Juventus. I'm going to play with Juve. Test out against United.
Salutations.
Salutations. Mr. Indy's in the house. What's up, Indy? Welcome in, brother. It's good to see you.
And more salutations.
Thanks from the other side, man. So let's see.
I got my squad R.
Ooh. Are you referring to your authentic squad? Your Odd League Cup or Odd Liga Cup? Which squad are you referring to, Dino? I'm telling you, this is going to be a tough season. If this is what my squad looks like, this is going to be a tough season, I promise you. Let's see what we can do against United.
Good evening.
Yo, what's up, man? Thanks for joining. Let me test out my squad. And this is my Odd Liga squad. Live authentic.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Just tone this down.
With nothing resting on this,
There you
Peter,
go.
I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus
Forza
for the players to
Juve.
just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
It starts like that.
He could be in here. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kolimuani. Gonzalez. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style, both on and off the ball.
Yes,
Oh,
getting
come
the
on.
best out of him will count for so much. Manchester United have a free kick. Kolimuani. Yildiz.
Is smart assist allowed in the tournament?
Yeah,
Super
smart
players
assist is
using it.
allowed. Look,
Pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Nice
I
bit of
can't stop you
trickery.
from using
Good
any
read.
settings that is permitted or that is on the game. So
It has been just
everything
one
that
side
is
doing
in the
all
game,
of
like
the
a
early
setting or
probing.
the
Yeah, it's a
passing
good start,
levels 1
Peter,
to
and
4,
they look
whatever
hungry
one,
for goals,
whichever
and they'll be
ones
aware
you
of having to
play with, that's the
capitalise
one
on
that
such a good
you
spell.
select. So it is allowed.
Gonzalez.
Doesn't matter. Unfortunately, it is overpowered, but
Bruno
there's nothing we
Fernandes.
can do about it.
Now Heaven. Maguire. Now Mazraoui. First quarter of an hour gone. Kolimuani. Oh, good ball. It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Locatelli.
McKennie!
It's a loose ball. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Locatelli unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
You know what? Let me change this formation. Let me change this formation.
Very good question at Stinko.
Stinko.
Maguire.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Ahmad. And it's Casemiro, looking tidy in possession here. And here's Casemiro. Mount, and the shot!
Unbelievable.
Oh, Manchester United! There is the breakthrough. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, come on, gents.
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cambiasso charging forward down that flank. Ahmad. That's a sharp pass. McKennie. Mount. Now Heaven.
Maguire.
Heaven. Mount. Real chance! Locatelli. Yildiz. Kolumuani. Kalulu.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Mazraoui to Bruno Fernandes, and it's Casemiro. Mount to Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad, foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's beautifully
Oh, come
weighted.
on.
Oh, this is a great position. Shapes to shoot! McKennie. And the counter is on. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Heaven. Casemiro.
Oof.
And
I'm
it's
telling
half-time
you,
here.
it's tough.
So there we are, half-time.
It's
Both
tough,
teams
it's
headed
tough,
to
it's
their
tough.
respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game.
It's
Most
by
importantly, there has been just
4-4-2.
one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Sostituzioni di giocatori. Numero 16. Lascia il campo
And the
per
second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And Lindelof. Now Mazraoui. Heaven. Great work on the overlap. And through to the goalkeeper.
She was.
Kalulu. Gatti. And it's Locatelli. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Kolumwani showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Let's go, gents. Let's go. Let's go.
And here's Kolumwani. Diallo, who does have an assist to his name. Hoyland. He's found a way past. Oh, just skips past his man.
Hoyland.
He's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Lindelof. And that
Yildiz, let's go, let's go, Yildiz, let's go.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, come on.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Played into space out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Yildiz. See, this boy is actually, you know what, he's giving me hope. He's making me feel like, you know what, there's hope for the squad.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mazraoui. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui.
Might want to be careful there.
And he's there to clear it. Francisco Conceição.
Oh my word. Unbelievable.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Great ball, and he's in here. Francisco Conceição. Yildiz.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Kolumwani.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Yildiz. You see, this boy's actually giving me a hope, Pixie. Yeah, do not write me off. This boy's giving me a hope. He's giving me hope that I can still, you know, do something. Watch this, watch this. In between the space, under pressure, slots it home. Watch it one more time. Kolo, through ball. Yildiz, slots it home. Beautiful.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
Gonzalez. Under an awful lot of pressure. Up he goes!
Kolo Muani. The comeback is complete, yes. You see, these guys are giving me hope here. Silky, smooth, telepathic. Kolomuani.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Menu. Heaven. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And they can counter here. Yildiz being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Lovely feet. Now here's the delivery.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Dushan.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 5, numero 19, numero 20, numero 15. Lasciano il campo per il numero 8, il numero 12,
Now
il
it's
numero 9,
Ericsson.
il numero
Martinez.
37.
Cambiasso deals with that comfortably. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a mighty effort.
Menu.
Just couldn't turn it in.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be
Menu
allowed
has
to
a
repeat.
wish,
The dribble,
a
cross
wish
and
face.
attempt. All too easy.
Conceição gets across to intercept that.
Come on, guys, ease it out, ease it out.
Cambiasso. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really
Yep,
is
keep the
that
ball
simple.
and you win the game.
Well, at the moment,
Let's keep the
we're
ball.
seeing an attempt
Let's
to
be dirty.
manage the advantage.
Yeah.
And that will
What
be
a comeback, gents. What a comeback.
What a terrific response
Surprise,
it was to
surprise,
event.
surprise.
What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very,
Surprise,
very
surprise, surprise.
good. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
What a game. What a show of character. It
Mm.
wasn't looking good at one stage. It was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game and you go for it.
Agreed.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So just remains
So,
for me to thank Jim
Manchester
Beglin
United
alongside
is
me
down.
and to wish you all a very
I've
good
taken them
evening.
down. Huh. I must say I played okay though. But it's only against the AI, so I need to test one of our players. But okay, let's play against Barca. Douglas Costa is actually in form. Wow, what a surprise. Let's see what the squad can do against the mighty Barcelona. UEFA finalists. Let's see what they can do.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Let's see if we can take Barcelona down.
Capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And already we're underway here. It's Lewandowski! That's a half-decent try.
Authentic squad.
I'm playing with my authentic squad.
Robert Lewandowski. He's just about
testing them out.
All-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally
I just
well
came back
with both feet, Peter.
from a 2-1 down
It's not all about
versus
finishing, though.
Manchester
He's
United,
always
though.
on the
And I'm
shoulder,
playing
looking
against
for that ball in behind,
the mighty
and that prevents the
Barcelona.
opposition defense from getting
Kefran
too
Turam.
high or
Oof,
indeed
I
getting
love this
too
player.
comfortable.
So
He'll be
powerful.
looking for a goal or two.
Yeah, so
Iñaki Peña deals with it effortlessly. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yildiz running with the ball.
it's this boy. This guy's giving me some hope for this game. This guy's actually giving me hope to play with
Juvizo.
Juvizo.
May have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Fermin. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Forwards and with intent. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Great skill, that's nice. Gavi, Fermin.
Oof.
Pedri!
Shoo.
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Pedri brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Kalulu. And it's Locatelli. And Cambiasso. Yildiz. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eric Garcia. Yamal. And Fermin. Spread out to the left. Rafinha. It's got away. Hit into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Locatelli gets across and deals with it. Rafinha!
Oof.
Decent hit from there.
Rafinha.
Yamal,
That's good play from him.
Fermin, Pedri, and here's Yamal. Lewandowski!
Oh my word.
Goal! Barcelona!
How can that be goal?
Barcelona are in front.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Ha segnato al 29esimo minuto numero 9.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Araujo. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Fermin. Gavi, tidy with his distribution. Locatelli.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nicely weighted ball. Rafinha has it in a wide position. Goes in for the header! No, not the best of headers.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Douglas Luiz playing as crap as he did
Oh, nice
in
touch.
real life.
Fermin.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Gavi. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Douglas Luiz needs to go. He plays crap.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 26. Lascia il campo per il numero 9.
Great defending, strong and determined. Gavi, and the pass is intercepted. Colomwani is onto it in a flash. Locatelli. Vlahovic. Cambiasso, and that could set him on his way. Gavi. And Fermin. Yamal. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Araujo, Eric Garcia, and Araujo.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Yamal has created one goal already. Gavi, Lewandowski, there's the hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Locatelli. Cambiasso. And here's Colomwani. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So this match is much more difficult than the previous one.
Underway again.
The previous one I played against versus
Well, I think in
United.
these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ooh! I see now that.
What a hit! A rocket anthem! Sumptuous finish and
That is exactly why I can't play with this team.
And this is getting
Beautiful
better
goal.
and better.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Yildiz. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fermin. And Kubasi.
Oof.
Gavi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pedri. Gavi. Eric Garcia. He's in plenty of space here. Cambiasso. Yildiz. Vlahovic. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's played him through.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Locatelli being hunted in packs.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Fermin. Vlahovic. Cambiasso.
Locatelli!
Pedri. Balde.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 71.898
And that interception
spettatori.
was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's looking wide. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20, numero 2. Lasciano il campo per il numero 8, il numero 32. Attenzione,
Cambiasso.
un cambio.
Vlahovic.
Mm.
Pedri shifted it to the flank. And he skips past his man. Koopmeiners. Vlahovic. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koopmeiners was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
How can these players just
He's
skip past
shifting
my
through
players
the
like they're
gears
not
here.
even there, see?
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pedri.
Can't even
Over to
pass
the
the
left.
ball, man.
And here's Lewandowski. Some resolute defending there. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Vlahovic. Balde gets across to intercept that.
So these guys are covering
Eric Garcia.
every
Come on.
lines, all the lines,
Pedri.
every
He's through here.
passing option. They just closing the gaps. Yeah, the players
Bremer
looks like
wins the duel
Super
this
Saiyans
time.
versus mine. This
Well,
is
the
going to be a
defence
tough
proved
season.
infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Vlahovic.
Why can't I pass the ball past the players?
Lewandowski.
Dean put in the work on his authentic gaming.
Koopmeiners.
Yeah, Dinas, yeah, Lorenzo.
Cambiasso got a long way
Yeah,
forward
so
to join the attack.
I think most of the players are testing their authentic teams because this is the
And it's
one
Lewandowski.
squad that's gonna it's gonna make or break you. So yeah, as you see, I'm testing Juventus, and it's
Dani
not
Olmo
looking good, man. It's not looking good.
finds his way through.
Barcelona's running
Gavi.
rings around me,
Laid
expel.
out to the left flank. He's found a way.
Circles
Dani
and
Olmo.
circles, and rings and rings and rings.
Locatelli. Cambiasso.
Ci sarà
1
minuto di
minute to
recupero.
add according to the board. Has a shot.
Ugh.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying.
Tough choices ahead, G.
Simply they were
Yep.
beaten by a
Tough
better team.
choices ahead indeed. Look, your World Cup qualifying squad. I think it should be similar to your Euro squad, unless you're obviously changing your team to a different nation. But it should be the same like the Euro. Okay. The problem is even the Cup squad as well. There shouldn't be any issues. The problem, however, I see is at the league. This is where you're going to find most problems.
You sending sample squads again? I've been bit occupied, sorry.
I am gonna send I'm gonna send my squads probably tomorrow because I'm not gonna have a chance to play tomorrow or Sunday, so I'm gonna be busy this weekend. So yeah, tonight I'm gonna capture my squads and then send it tomorrow. Then you can just kind of base it off what I did.
Hello and welcome one and all. The
But it
atmosphere
shouldn't be that
building
difficult,
very
man.
nicely
Your
here.
World Cup qualifier
Gorgeous,
squad should be
gorgeous
similar
evening.
to
The
your
skies are clear, the noise is
Euro
fervent,
squad.
the atmosphere frenetic.
And then your cup squad, just one OP player is allowed and a OP coach is allowed if you want to, but 3,000 collective streams. That's all. Very simple. And then your league squad, you just need to select a squad or team.
With nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
The action has already started. Gavi. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or indeed getting too comfortable.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And we have our very first corner. Al-Kubasi can get it clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Cambiasso. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Rafinha. He rises! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, gents, attack the ball.
Goals as yet. Some really good ball movement. That's an excellent interception. Locatelli. Yildiz. Cambiasso. Driving on and making good progress. Nicely aimed pass. Gatti makes the interception. And the ball's gone astray. Eric Garcia. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Yildiz. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koopmeiners. Out to the left it goes. No, he refuses to take the bait. Locatelli. Gatti. It'll be a throw-in.
That's enough. I can't hold on to the ball, but now that I have the ball, I'm losing it silly.
Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, and the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
found a way past. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Cleared away. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cambiasso. Gavi. Araujo. Eric Garcia. Yamal. Eric Garcia. It's Pedri. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Fermin.
Firmine really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yildiz.
Yildiz.
Yildiz!
Whoo!
That
Telling you
was
this boy is a star, you see.
That's
This boy
Very,
is
very
a
good.
star.
You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And there's the end of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight
Let's try
affair,
something
0-0
different.
at the break.
Let's try something
So we reach
different.
the halfway
Different
point,
formation.
and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's
Let's
0-0.
do this.
Here we go again then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Where? Koopmeiners. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yamal. Eric Garcia. Yamal. It's Pedri. And he's had a hit!
Oof.
Straight at the keeper.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Fermin. He's having a go!
Ooh.
Just a whisker away.
Chico.
Manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Kalulu calmly anticipates. Gadi. Firmino. And he's away. And he cuts out the supply. 60 minutes played. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Eric Garcia picks it up out wide. Yamal! It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So we have our break. Now the finish!
Unbelievable.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Kalulu. Pedri. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants...
And the shot! Cambiasso. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rafinha. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. No way through there. He's had a hit! Coop minus. Good spot, he's seen the run. Yildiz. Shot, he's got the shot away! Goal! Right back in the game!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired,
One
the
back.
brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Can he put it away? It's a goal!
This player is playing like Super Saiyans up here. Look at the movement of these players. I can't keep up. Look at this.
Listen, he would have been
The way these
advised
players
to
move.
do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Unbelievable. Konami. How you have missed up our game.
I think the manager's claiming an assist.
The game that we love so much. These people has just gone and messed up our game. Seriously.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me...
Oh, shooting chance! So, third corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. Could go all the way here. Locatelli. To Conceição. Gavi. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Daddy Olmo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. In with a header! Yes! And they are cruising away. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it
Il quarto
perfectly.
uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kalulu to Conceição. That's good running with the ball. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Cal Victor. Can he latch on to this? Picked out brilliantly. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Only partially clear. Valde. And he's gone backward here. Ansu, he's had a shot! Sticks it away!
5-1. Unbelievable.
Yet another
Sure.
goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling.
Unbelievable.
A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good.
Not a rematch. So as much as I want to play with Juventus, yeah, their players is not allowing me to have fun, like to compete. There's no way I'm going to be able to compete with this squad. Don't get me wrong, I love my team though, but yeah, their squad is just not. Yeah, they're gonna leave me in the dark. There's no way. Let's test Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid. Let's see what Atletico Madrid can do. Maybe I can play better with them, but their squad looks much better though.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
We have already started here. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal, he has found the way through. Gavi. Big header! There it is!
Offside.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think we have another one here who's a member of the Catalan school of total football and the type of player that is very much their speciality. This guy...
Alvarez! Now, who's going to be first to this? Yamal, and he's been shifted off it. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Rafinha, this isn't
Clearly is
Juventus,
missed
Rafinha.
having made
It's
the
not
run and
Juve.
not get picked out.
Not gonna get that stuff. Not gonna get that right,
Ronaldo.
buddy.
Koke, De Paul. That's Sorlot. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. First quarter of an hour gone. Defending of the desperate variety. Molina. Sorlot! Played out to the left flank. That has been cut short. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Molina. De Paul. Here's Llorente. Alvarez. And Reinildo. He's found a way through. Great skill, that's nice. Lewandowski.
Like I said, this is not Juventus. This is Atletico Madrid. Much better players. Much better players. Yep.
Oh, good read.
Much better
That's great
players.
positioning. So good from him.
Kubasi. Shifted it to the flank. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Llorente.
This is actually
So
quite a
lot.
courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And it's Correa. He's tried one!
Ooh.
Try. The outcome good.
Yep, Atletico is my team I'll be playing with.
Reputation is better
I
than
can
what we just
compete with
seen.
this team. Better players. Yep. Players like Rafinha can't do their magic here. But Soloth, come on, man. I'm depending on you at least.
Eric Garcia
I'm thinking Atletico is my team I'm going to play with for the league, though.
stood up well to him there.
It's not Juventus, dude.
Llorente.
It's not. This is not Juventus. Much
Gets a
better
good
players
foot in
here.
there. Alvarez. Surlot.
Much better players here.
Correa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Araujo. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break.
Ah,
Araujo. Kubasi. Gavi. And here's Lewandowski. It's
Nope.
Lewandowski!
not today, Lever. Not today, Robert.
Lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Lewandowski has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Aim forwards. Now it's Rafinha. He's
Come,
picked his way
Rafinha.
through.
Show me what you can
Gavi.
do. Pass the ball. That's all you're going to do.
He's played it back. Out to the right. It's a mighty effort.
Ooh.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he...
There's the whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones del personal del estadio.
Here we go again then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Hey.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Kubasi. Rafinha. De Paul. That's Surlot. Alvarez. Koke. Here's Llorente. And it's Correa. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kubasi. Pedri. It's Gavi. That has been slung wide. And he's on a charge.
The Paul.
It'll be a throw-in. Valde. He's shifting through the gears here. Chooses to go back. Fermin. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's been given away. Gavi.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Nope. Not here. No way, no go, buddy. No way, no go. Like I said, it's not Juventus. These players can keep up with you.
Fermin plays it short.
Let's go, Molina. Let's
And
go,
now
let's
they
go,
can
let's go.
string out a defence.
The Paul.
Now it's Solot. Coquet. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's Rafinha!
Oh.
He has stuck it into his own net.
Unbelievable. Now, you see, now that shit. That shit,
Well,
I
that's really
cannot
unfortunate.
believe
He'll be
it.
kicking himself at the moment, and believe me,
Look
I
at
know
this.
how that feels.
Mm. Mm, mm, mm.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Solot. De Paul. He's going to be disappointed with that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Alvarez. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eric Garcia. Oh, Red, nice interception. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, jeez.
And it's Lewandowski. De Paul. Correa. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gavi. Yamal has it in a wide position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Barcelona have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Kubas. Oh no, what has happened here? It's Solot. Can he finish?
Solo!
Do not write them off.
Do not write me off.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach food for thought. Does he settle for extra time or try to go for a winner before then? Decision time.
And the pass is intercepted. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Coquet Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Hector Ford.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Correa.
That's a modern defender's
Charlotte.
instinct from a modern...
Climbs it in.
You.
That's a decent clearance.
Charlotte. Big man.
Oh, what has
Koke.
happened?
What a save. What a save. What a save.
Didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Koke. Oh, what a save, keeper. That's a beautiful save.
It's
Point
make or
blank.
break time now, and they're
Point
all heading
blank.
for the penalty box. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And here's Rafinha. He's got the shot away.
Not today with your tiki taka tiki. Not today. Well, Atletico's my team selection for the Odd Liga. Yep. These players can compete though. They've got a good squad.
Rafinha.
They've got a big man up front, so my kind of guy.
Balde. There's the shot. And he's following up.
Nope.
And that's caused a worry or two. Real chance here.
Ooh.
Gets big.
Stop,
Collectively,
Robert, at all
it's shot on the
costs.
faces of the defenders. Pedri and Balde. Dani Olmo. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14, el dorsal 6.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Serán sustituidos por
Witzel,
el dorsal 8, el dorsal
Molina,
4, el
Pablo
dorsal
Barrios
7.
in with the challenge.
Se va a llevar a cabo
And the
un cambio de
counter-attack
jugadores.
is on for Barcelona. Lewandowski. Out of play for a goal kick. Reinildo. Alvarez. Araujo makes the interception. Balde. And Dani Olmo. De Jong. Yamal. Alvarez. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hector Ford. Dani Olmo. And Sufati. Takes on his marker. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And smartly reclaimed. De Paul. Reinildo. Now Now Griezmann. Nicely spread. Yamal. Barrios. Alvarez. Victor Fort. Yamal. He is through here. Now it's Dani Olmo.
Mm-mm.
Got full.
Whew. That
Great
was
effort,
close.
but the end of
That
the
was
first
close.
period of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Serán sustituidos por el
This
dorsal
really
12.
has been thrilling. Though that could spell
Alvarez, come on, man. Ah.
Iñaki Peña catches it safely. Ansu Fati. And Kubasi. Araujo. De Jong. And Dani Olmo. He could be in here. Lewandowski. He's got away. Has a goal!
Oh my word.
Oh,
That's bullshit at the
incredible.
pole. Yeah.
That may
Robert
just do
taking
it.
out 4 of my players. Look at this
As
shit.
simple as you like,
1,
the outcome
2.
utterly inevitable.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer
En el
class.
minuto 20 de la prórroga, el dorsal 21.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Now who's going to be first to this? Reynaldo is firing after that one. Lino. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Ansu Fati. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Yamal.
Mm.
That interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Come on, Riv.
And that is
Ah.
as far as it goes.
Oh well.
Well, that turned out
That's
to be
the
quite a
end.
game. Both sides
Gents,
committed,
thank you very much
determined,
for
driven.
joining.
And whilst you might argue to the
It's been
contrary,
2
perhaps a
hours
fair
of squad
result on the balance of
selections,
things.
but I think I managed to get
Well,
my
we'll look back on that.
Yeah,
I
well,
think I
I've
managed to
been on
get
the
my
losing
league squad
side in
though.
games like this, and I
Atletico
can
Madrid
tell
is
you, it
my
really
my
does
squad
hurt.
I'm gonna go for.
It's about the fans, and when you
They've
let
got,
them
they've
down,
got
it hurts that
decent
bit
players
more.
also,
I
man.
mean, you can do all the right.
They got decent players. They got a big man up front, target man, my kind of player. You know, I can do a variety with their team selection. So it seems like I'm gonna go with him. Must say, Frikkie de Jong. He scored a beautiful goal though. Let's see. Yeah, Atletico Madrid is the team. I think I'm gonna go for. Just want to compare the two. I mean, look at the difference between Juve and Atletico. Look at the bench compared to their bench. So, as much as I love my Juventus squad, yeah, I can't take on 23 players in this league with that squad. Yeah, there's no way. So unfortunately, this one I'm gonna sit out with them. I'm gonna go with Atletico Madrid. But that's it for the stream, guys. Make sure that you guys get your squads together. Make sure that your squads is submitted by Sunday 5 p.m. And as always, keep sharing, like the video, subscribe if you haven't yet. Newcomers and the current players, I guess I'll see you in the league. Season 6 is upon us. Stay blessed. Peace out.